Coleman Chemical is a full-line chemical distributor and hazardous waste hauler with 3 locations throughout the Midwest. We use the Blackburn Sampler, otherwise known as Composite Liquid Waste Sampler, recommended by the EPA. Coming in 7 different sizes, their Calawaso allows for convenient sampling of buckets, barrels, tanks, and other containers. The tube is made of chemically resistant see-through polypropylene, which is the chemist's next best choice to Teflon. A chemically resistant thermoplastic rod runs inside the tube. For convenience and safety, the Calawaso has 2 neoprene stoppers, one at the bottom and one at the top.
Welcome to a demonstration of the Blackburn Sampling Incorporated's Calawaso, which is the standard method sampling tool as defined by EPA sampling protocol. It's great for obtaining samples of hazardous waste from various containers as well as QA samples throughout the industry, lubricating oils, coolants, metalworking fluids, and much more. This Calawaso offers an airtight seal for easy transfer and a true representative sample. We will view the sampling procedures a couple of times to see how the Calawaso operates. Before you obtain any samples, be sure to wear the appropriate protective clothing, chemical goggles, and impervious gloves. Remove the white slotted spacer located above the top stopper on the Calawaso. After the spacer is removed, there will be a 2-inch gap between the bottom stopper and the collection tube, allowing you to obtain more solid viscous material. With the bottom stopper parted from the tube, the fluid flows freely into the Calawaso. To get a true representative sample from the barrel, part the top stopper to allow for airflow into the tube. When the Calawaso reaches the bottom of the barrel, a representative sample of the contents can be obtained. Then slide the top stopper down onto the top of the tube while pulling up on the knob which is located at the top of the rod. This action closes the bottom of the Calawaso. To ensure complete closure, replace the white slotted spacer between the knob and the top stopper. With a slight twist of the knob, lock the liquid into the tube for safe transfer to the lab. Place the outside squeegee around the Calawaso on the top of the barrel. Then pull the Calawaso out of the barrel. This action will remove the chemical from the outside of the tube. For transferring to a jar-like container, place the tube with the bottom stopper in place into the jar. Remember to keep the outside squeegee in place at the bottom of the tube over the jar. This will act as a splash guard when you discard the contents of the Calawaso into the jar. As the liquid is being discharged, evacuate the tube. This will allow for a more accurate sample of the contents of the barrel. Insert the plunge purge tool with the slotted end down into the tube. If the sampler is going to be reused, dampen a towelette not supplied with the appropriate solvent. Wad it up and push it through the sampler with the plunge purge tool. Repeat as necessary. Using a longer version of the barrel Calawaso, otherwise known as the tank Calawaso, take a sample from the tank truck. The sampler operates in the same fashion as the barrel Calawaso. When extracting samples from the tank truck, it would be helpful to have an assistant stationed on the ground to monitor you while taking samples. Once the sample is secure, hand down the Calawaso to the assistant. This allows you to safely get down from the tanker without the possibility of falling and injuring yourself, or dropping the sample and contaminating the ground. The Calawaso is safely secure and easily transportable to the lab. Once at the lab, using the squeegee, splash guard, and the plunge purge, you can easily retrieve a good sample for testing. The Calawaso comes in 7 different sizes to meet virtually any sampling need. For more information, call us toll-free at 800-823-6762 or 309-342-8429. Or you can fax your order to 309-342-0299. The Calawaso Sampler.